Good evening, good evening, good evening. I don't know. Let me get the chat up. Hey, we're making money. As you notice, we are on YouTube right now. I can hear you now. So I got it up. Now, if it'll stay up, that's the other thing. We tried this, we did something different the other day, and I still use StreamYard Friday night. But Friday afternoon, um, I have two channels on the Wi Fi, um, and they were both named the same name. And Cornbread seemed to think that they were competing with one another. So I changed the name on one of them, and let's see if it works. So we'll know it, won't we? So anything new with anybody? I still have my Wi-Fi wireless adapter out here. Um, I'm still going to keep that on. I might as well, I paid for it, so might as well use it. Evidently, I must be missing something because who's fighting it out? Oh, yeah, yeah, the internet's fighting it out. I'm sorry. Yeah, a polo shirt. I just ripped it out of the dresser. So damn thing's probably almost brand new. I don't think I've ever worn it more than two or three times. I really don't like shirts with collars on them. I know. I'm better dressed than Zelensky was. Yeah, I guess. There's a video out for that market. I guess I can show that. Yeah, ad coming up. I don't understand why these ads are coming right at like 7 or 8 minutes or 6 minutes on the first one, then they're 18 minutes after that. I don't understand why it's coming in that way. Okay, pork, whole pork loin, 229 a pound. Pork butt, about 59 a pound. Family pack select ribeye steaks, 11.99 a pound. You didn't see an ad Friday night? Yeah, because I didn't have any ads on. I shut them off. Smoked pork chops, 4.99. Now, these smoked pork chops, 50 a pound. I've actually got like 5 pounds of them in the freezer out there in Ziploc bags. I bought them for $1.50 a pound. Same place. Bone-in pork chops. The good thing about smoked pork chops is you don't need to cook them; they're already done. So 5.99 a pound. Chicken leg quarters, 99 cents a pound. 80/20 burger tubes, 3.49 a pound. 10-pound tubes. They're close to it. 73.27, 309 a pound. 29.99 for 10 pounds. Williams. I bought one of them 10-pound packages. It's good bacon. In fact, I cooked about a pound and a half on Saturday morning for breakfast. Applewood smoked ham, 2.49 a pound. Hello, pumpkin. Yeah. Sausage roll, 9.99. I can't see how many pounds it is. I think it's 3 pounds. Yeah. All right. Yeah. There goes our connect. Am I back? Okay. All right. I was just checking on here to see if I'm back. All right.
That's Tuesday morning.
Original sausage, $2.29.
At,
Spiral ham, sliced pieces, $4.99. Say hello. Nine. John Morrell. Bacon bits, $2.99. £15 of bacon, $44.99. Cubed ham, $1.79. They're a 1 pound package. I bought 3 of them last time I was there. I bought a bag of this too. Yeah. There's a pretty kitty. Hey, yeah. Pancake battered turkey sausage bites. That's right. That's for heavy bacon eaters. You're right. Flat iron steaks, 5 pounds, $34.99. That's damn near $9 a pound. Let's see. No, $8.40. Daily Choice bacon bits, 2.5 pound package, $8.99. I was gonna buy some of that, and I didn't. 'Cause sometimes you just want bacon bits. You don't want a bunch of bacon for something. You just want to put some bacon on a salad or on your nacho. Fully cooked breaded chicken fries. We bought a package of these a week before last. Yeah, 5.35. Yeah. Sorry, my math. It's $45. So 5 times 8 is 40. So it's $8, and then you got $5 more. So $8.30 a pound or something like that. Battered sweet corn on the cob. I don't know how that works. It's battered and it's supposed to be on the cob. I don't know how that works. Seasoned sliced beef. This stuff right here is good to make, uh, you know, uh, beef sandwiches, um, like Philly beef and Swiss, or you know, and that concludes. Now, uh, damn it. Is it buffering or am I back? Because I'm showing I'm back on my phone. Is it buffering or am I back? Because I'm showing I'm back on my phone. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Now you got me thinking. Well, 44.99 divided by 15 is $2.99 a pound. No. But we weren't talking about that, were we? We were talking, I thought bacon. Let's see, no. We were talking flat iron steaks. There you go. 34.99 divided by 5. Yeah. $6.99 a pound. Well, daughter brought over 2 dozen the other day. You seen some slow men working today? Did you? Were they in government? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna probably end up doing my next tomorrow in Streamer. Raven Steve. So I don't know. I did one Friday night on StreamYard. It turned out pretty decent, I think. Bite the bullet? Yeah. Yeah. Of course, you have to sell off something in order to pay for it. Got about $20 there, junkyard. Hey, tennis shoes, you old snow bunny, you. Hi, Tenny. Anybody got a cigarette? Yes, I did. I took, I did a diagnostic test in the router. I even had Xfinity do a diagnostic test in the router. I did a speed test on it. I shut it down, restarted it. I disconnected the power supply completely and let it sit like that for 10 minutes. I disconnected the cable that comes in from the wall to the modem. And I touched the cable end on the fitting of the modem to ground it out, put that back in. I've done everything you can imagine to that modem. I've done the speed test. I'll do a speed test on it. Did I hit it? I should have. I can do a speed test on it and it'll come back astronomical. I can do another speed test on it 2 seconds later and it'll come back like there's something wrong. And then I'll do another one right after that and it'll come back astronomical again. So I don't know what the deal is. All I know is I see we got commercials going because I didn't skip my commercials. I'm making money. Money, money, money. Yeah. Yeah. I'm making money on my commercials. I got you. That's right. Money, money, money. It's odd. I was checking the revenue. For 2 months in a row, I had the exact same amount of revenue for both months. What are the odds of that happening? Exactly the same amount of revenue for each month. Right down to the last penny. They might as well. They might as well bring out the 4-cent piece. because everything ends in 99.99. So if you use a nickel in a 4 center, that's your 9 cents. And give you a couple of trumps, yeah. As long as they're legal tender. Is it true Zelensky called Jay a bitch in the White House or in the Oval Office? Is that the reason why he got thrown out? From what I understand, is he mumbled the word "you're a bitch," and that's when the woman from Ukraine went like this, and that's when Trump said, "We're, I think we're through here." I don't know either. That's just what I heard. And that was on Tucker Carlson, so I don't know. I gotta go back and watch that. But allegedly, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. Yeah. Well, he's got to save up enough plane trip money so he can get back here again. Kathy and I, we went to Big Lots because they're going out of business. Now, I remember when Rinks and Hills and all them other stores, the older ones, when they would go out of business. I think it was Hills or Rinks, I can't remember which one, but it went out of business for like a year and a half or 2 years. You would go into that store, you would think it'd be almost empty, and there would be more stuff than there was the day before. And they would just kept bringing it in, bringing it in. Well, and they're all at closeout prices. They're still making money, okay? Good money. And a lot of them, that's probably how they made their, ended up when they shut down their store. They were 2 years in the making of shutting it down and made a ton of money because people were looking for, rather than hold on to all that inventory for years and years or whatever and trying to sell it, they sold it at a discount, still made money. Well, we were at Bots last night, and the store had a lot of stuff still in it, but everything was only marked at 30% off. And from what I understood, they were supposed to be closed by the middle of March. Okay, and here it is, the second day or first day of March. They still got probably 50% or 60% of their store full. Now, you can't tell me if you're interested in closing your stores out that, you're not going to sell and, clearing stuff out. They'll probably end up taking a couple of years to sell everything. Let's keep bringing in more stuff by the truckload. Every week they'll get a truckload of stuff and start selling it out until they can get rid of it all. But money, money, money. That's right. I bought 2 jars of clover honey yesterday. It was regular, and it's unfiltered, or regular, uh, organic. I guess it's organic. I ain't for sure, but it's regular honey. It's not the Karo syrup and honey mix or whatever. And it's clover. It was 6.49 a jar, and I got it. It was 30% off, and then for this weekend only, it was an extra 10% off. So it was 40% off and 6.49. So it was like $3.80 or something like that a jar. So I bought a couple of jars of those. I should have bought more. So, and they have orange honey. I've never seen it before. I should have bought a jar of that, but they didn't have any garlic and honey. I guess that's a Canadian thing. Oh, I'm sure that dinner for Zelensky probably cost 100 grand or better. I wonder if he went to McDonald's. I'm looking at my phone. I can see that the video quality is not that great. It's better than the other camera, but it's like it's lagging a little bit. I do wonder what they had for dinner, for lunch. It was a luncheon. That's what it was. So, fry, frog and, steak and lobster. And artichoke dip. That's right. You know what? Since Trump doesn't drink, I'm surprised he hasn't said that there will be no alcoholic beverages served at any federal government agency or dinner or anything like that. Because all the senators and representatives, they all have a bar bill. I know they could have all been Big Macs. You're right, but they spent like $15 million last year on alcohol alone for the representatives in the Congress, for the House and the Senate. That's a lot of alcohol. I thought Nancy wouldn't go for that. Yeah. I know there's one that's 360 years old, and is he getting checks? Who's getting the checks, and where are they getting? Who's cashing them? It's Joe Biden. Yeah, yeah, it's Joe. I never ever get any of that money back. And you can pretty much guess that all that money that's going to all these people that are in their hundreds and 130 years old, which I don't think that the oldest person alive, I think is only like 126 years old. Numbers start to dwindle real fast every day when you start getting over 100 years old. Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, when they're saying there's 12 million people over 120 years old, I don't think there's 12 million people in the world that are over 120 years old in the entire world, let alone in the United States. Jimmy didn't get many after 100 either. You're right. Well, let's see. In, as of March 25, there are several people living who are over 115 years old. Um, Maria Bananas Morel was born in 1907, and she was the oldest living person until her death in 2024. Tamako Adatuka, born in 1908, living in Japan. The longest living person ever who died in 1997 was 122 years old, Jane Clement. The Genealogy Research Group estimates that there are between 300 and 450 living supercentenarians in the world. It's verified. No. There are between 300 and 450 people that are in between that are 110 years old or older in the world. So if Google can find that, how come the Social Security can't? Yeah, probably not cornbread. 102, yeah, well, 102, 103 is still a long ways away from the 115. May she go for another 20 years? You follow the money. The problem is it gets put into a bank, and as soon as it's deposited, it's drawn out and then run across a couple other banks until it's gone. You can't find it after it's been deposited and then it's removed. As soon as it gets deposited, it gets deposited in another bank and then it gets transferred to another bank. Yeah. No. You want on that club, do you? Yeah, Gene, he'd be 96 like March 10th or something like that. I'm sure it does. What they're saying is there's like 100 or 10, like 10,000 people are using the same Social Security number. Okay. Only one person has to pay into it, but they'll pay 10,000 different times on that account to 10,000 different people. But it only needs one person to pay in it. Rhythmatic. Now it just boggles the mind how they could let such rampant misuse go on. have a blind eye to it. They're either blind to it or they're in cahoots with it. And I'm pretty sure they're all in cahoots with it. And the ones screaming the loudest about Elon doing that, probably the ones that got their hands in the cookie jar. Oh, so. Leg is itching for some reason. Well, I think the reason why Pelosi looks like she's 150 years old is because she's been pickled. Well, I bet a lot of them are going to the same bank account. I wonder how many of them are getting mailed out in check form. What you doing, Pumpkin? She's actually had fun the last 2 nights. She got out of her coop because there was nobody here but us. And I felt this morning at 5:28. I opened up my eyes and she was looking at me and she's going, I said, what do you want? I grabbed my phone and look and it's 5:28 in the morning. I know what she wants. She knows the time 5:30 shows up. Every morning at 5:30. Probably. They have to wring her out. She's so intoxicated. Come on. Get up here. Get up here. Get up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good girl. She's happy. She's purring. Purr, purr, purr. Okay, hold on. I'm just holding your feet down. I had to take our daughter and son-in-law. They had a employee appreciation dinner at the country club yesterday. So I took them there so they wouldn't have to worry about driving while after drinking. And I went to go pick them up. And when I left, Kathy said, "This cat right here, all she did was meow and walk around meowing, looking for me." She said, "What's the matter? You miss Papa?" And she went, "Meow, meow." So, what you got there? Hmm, got a lump here. Okay. They won't work, Booch. That's right. Did he get them both? Did he? Hey, do stupid shit. Excuse my language. Get stupid results. Somebody asked me one time, says, "The stuff in your house is it worth killing somebody for?" And I just looked right at him and said, "Well, is the stuff in my house worth dying for?" Oh, kitty. Yeah. Oh, that good? You like that? The hell is that? Somebody's phone's going on. Hmm. Anyways, I'm glad this thing's working somewhat. So I will be on in the morning on StreamYard. That way, see if it takes a dive on that or not. But it didn't Saturday or Friday night, so
Don't pay no attention to it.
okay.
It's just reels getting sent to me and I need that charged.
Uh, she's got a lump here.
What?
She's got a lump right here.
From what?
I don't know.
What matter?
Maybe it's just the way she's laying, but I can feel a lump there. Oh, there she goes. Gotta go. All right, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Y'all have a blessed night and take care. See you in the morning.